What is up, YouTube? What's going on? What's up, comic fam? It's me, Vincent McLean, the Comic Machine, and I am back again with another Monday Night Jibber Jabber. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully, y'all are having a wonderful day and all that jazz. And yeah, I mean, what? It's Monday. It's Monday. Let's see what's going on in the world and catch up on the comic book news and all that kind of good stuff, and talk about random stuff. It happens. Trust me, it happens. Every Monday, something random ends up happening. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Did the Cowtown Con. So much of weird words. Did the Cowtown Con this past Saturday. Met up with Jason, this other comic geek. If you guys saw me on Instagram, I posted a picture on there, me and him meeting up there, hanging out, getting to talk, going hunting for stuff. He got a whole bunch of books. He was doing his live stream starting at 6 today Central Time. So I don't know if he's still doing it or not. You can head over to his channel and check it out on the replay. He got a huge stack of books. I don't understand how that man picks up so many comic books. It blows my mind how many books he picks up at a time. I can believe it. And he got signatures too on top of that. Going to cons and stuff, there's many opportunities to be able to get signatures for your books, and that's just crazy. So he got a giant stack of books. I only walked away with one book. The whole convention walked away with only one comic book, and it is pretty sweet. Hey, what's up, Josh? How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. He's getting paid from YouTube. Well, maybe, but I don't know. It seems like even if you hit 1,000 subscribers and you have the chance to get AdSense and joins and all that kind of stuff, I don't think you're banking that much off of YouTube, right? Especially at the beginning. So, but he also has like 12 kids, so he must have a pretty good lucrative job to be able to do what he does. So I think that's probably where it is. But yeah, I only walked away with one comic book. I wasn't really looking for cards or anything like that. I was mostly just looking for comics and going to a couple different vendors, seeing what they had. I did see. Oh, the day is kind of out there. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, I wish I had some coffee. I'm all out of coffee. Somebody send me some coffee. I did see one vendor. They were selling Pokemon cards, and he had 2 original series Charizard cover packs that he was there trying to sell. Each one of those he was trying to sell for $800. An unsealed or a sealed original series Charizard cover Pokemon booster packs for $800. It was insane. What is up? Come on, Mama. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you're doing well today. Thank you. But yeah, so I saw that there. There was an Avengers #1 up on somebody's wall. That was kind of crazy. What else? There was a raw copy of Invincible by Image, which if I had the extra money laying around, I probably would have tried to pick that up, because that's a hard book to come by. And he was selling it for that much because it looks like it could. He didn't think it'd hit a 9.8 if he was to send it off to get ready. You think it'd probably be a 9.4, 9.6, but still, just having that book is insane. Even raw. I mean, he was trying to sell for like 800 something bucks, 850. So that was pretty cool. I saw a Amazing Spider-Man 50 raw. It was pretty beat up. It was probably like a very good copy. And that was going for at least $250. So those are the things that I was like, oh, that's really cool. Oh, and also he had like a raw copy of New Mutants 89 or 98. And I like Deadpool, but I'm not like all for the moon for Deadpool. Like if I find me like I don't know, like a 8.0 copy, 7.5, 8.0, 8.5 copy for like, I don't know, $150, that would be a deal for me. But I'm not about to drop $200-$300 for for that book. I'm not that invested in it. What is up, Dale? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. You have an Avengers #1. Wow, Josh, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, Dale of Suspense is in the house. Dale, thanks for following me on Instagram and liking all my stuff and sharing all my stuff on Instagram and stories and stuff like that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's very awesome. To everybody out there, yes, everybody that's here, thank you. So while I have you all here for the time being, let me show you what I got. So I picked this up for $30. I've been looking for this forever. John Wick #1, first appearance in comics by Dynamite, and it came in this clear bag and board. I don't know if I like it, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if I like the clear bag and board. It just feels kind of gross and dirty and like really plasticky, like not like Mylar nice plastic feel. This feels like dirty, whatever. So I might end up taking it out. But I've had this on my wish list for a hot minute now, and there was this vendor there. He had 2 copies. Actually, he had 2 copies of this one, cover A. And then he had like 2 other variant covers for cover A that he just picked up. And he's like, yeah, I've been looking for these for a long time. They're kind of hard to find. So this is a nice copy. I think it probably could hit like a 992, 94, maybe potentially. I mean, it's pretty nice. Like it's actually a really nice, really nice copy. The cover is nice and clean. It's like very minor spine ticks, very minor. But yeah, and it looks really nice on the inside too. Corners are good. They're not like all blunted and gross, but yeah. But yeah, that was the only book I picked up the entire time I was there. That was the only book I picked up. So just to kind of show what else I was looking for, let me pull up the list. Hey, what's going on, Andy? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. All right, so Andy, I don't know if I should. I'm pretty sure I sent it in the chat. But this is what I picked up at the con. John Wick #1, Dynamite. I'm pretty sure I showed it in the chat. I can't remember, but yeah, very happy to finally have that. All right, so okay, so all right. First off the bat, there was a vendor that had a One Punch Man, My Hero Academia Free Comic Book Day #1. There was a vendor that had that. However, he was asking for $20, and the front cover looked pretty beat up. I was like, all right, I want to see the back. Can I open it up and look at the back? It's like, sure. I look in the back. Shit was dirty as hell. It was dirty and gross. I was like, yeah, no, no. He's like, I can come down to 17. I was like, this book's too dirty. It's not worth it. So I put it back. There you go. That's what happens. What's going on, Zuni? Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You just bid on a Batman #2, but it's getting way up there. Like as in like Batman Golden Age Batman #2, like that level. Damn. Oh, there goes Wilson. Yes, the bearded wonder. My beard. Look, my beard. I need to get a haircut. My hair's getting hella long. My beard's starting to get this curl going on here. Getting this curl. I need to go get lined up. I'm gonna see if I can do that this weekend. I also thought I saw somebody had an Akira set kind of thing going on, but it wasn't the #1. It was like 34 to like 37 or something like that. So I didn't pick that up. I just had a thought. And it disappeared on me. I don't remember. OG Batman. Wow. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. What was the thought? Oh, yeah. So I was thinking about it as I was there. I was asking some of the vendors. I asked them, like, hey, do you have any Hit Monkey? Because Skeff Comic Knowledge was over there. Hey, stop it. I'm doing a live, bud.
Come on.
Hey, can you turn my light on, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. So I was asking vendors if they had Hit Monkey #1 because Skev Scott McKnowledge a while back, he was showing us in our chat and he was like, hey, I'm kind of specking on this. I got this. He had like one of those like cool sketch covers or something like that. I think he put up for sale recently or whatever. So I was like, I'll ask around and see if they got any of that. It seems like that'd be a pretty cool little book to get. And I did find the vendor. He's like, oh no, I don't think I have any Hit Monkey. And so what did I do? I started digging through his box and I found he had a 1, 2, and 3, but he's asking for $30 for it. And I was like, no, it looks kind of gross. And yeah, I don't know about you, but if the bag feels and looks gross, I'm probably not going to pick it up and take it. You know, I don't know. I'm just very particular about my bags and my boards and making sure that they're nice. And if they start getting in looking gross or feeling gross, swap it out for something new. That's important for me because then it feels good. All right. So what is Hit Monkey? So Hit Monkey, let me pull it up here if I can find. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so this is Hit Monkey, and that's all I know. I think there's a TV show supposed to be coming around about it. Fictional character appearing in comic books. He's a parody of Agent 47 from Hitman. So that's where it's at. I know. I can't even with the damn dog. Andy, thank you for pointing that out. He loves his squeaky toys. Haley's over here playing a defensive tackle. And just letting you guys know, you're probably going to see that dog running back and forth over here. So there he goes. It's not like I'm trying to do a live or anything.
Close the door.
No, it gets too hot. Don't close the door. Okay, so yeah, Hit Monkey. It just looked really cool. And I think there was some spec on it. This was the one that Skiff was showing us. And I think there's a variant where it's like a black and white too, and that was like pricing pretty high up in sales and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so I was kind of looking for that at the con, but other than the back issue I found where it was 1, 2, and 3, it looked kind of gross. I was like, nope, I'm going to pass on that. I was looking for a Blade the Vampire Hunter #1, but I didn't find any. This is one book I'd like to pick up. It's a really cool looking book. I thought about asking around for the Cowboy Bebop, but I figured that probably would be a bit on the higher end of the price range of what I was wanting to spend that day. So I elected to not ask around for that. Let's see. I didn't see any DC Comics Presents 47s on the wall, which I was kind of surprised by, considering, and I haven't seen the show yet. I want to watch it. I will watch it. Considering that there's apparently a lot of backlash coming out of the reception and reviews from the He-Man resurrected, remastered, resurgence, whatever it's called on Netflix. Apparently, a lot of people didn't understand that this was going to be more around the chick. I'm drawing a blank. What's her name? She-Ra. Yeah, that's her name. I couldn't remember her name. So apparently a lot of people haven't really enjoyed this because they were expecting more He-Man stuff and not She-Ra. But they originally said, and even Kevin Smith said, that it was going to be more focused around She-Ra. And so a lot of people are bejiggity about it. So looking at it now, I was actually kind of surprised that there wasn't a lot of DC Comics Presents 47 up for sale on walls. I looked at a lot of walls, okay, and I didn't see anything out there. So that was kind of shocking. I've actually been trying to look for a DC Comics Presents 47 for a hot minute now, but that comic is actually surprisingly expensive. Right. So looking at prices, yeah, I mean $200, easy $200. Like it is an expensive comic book. And I think just because of the longevity of the character, I don't think even with the TV show not getting as many good reviews and receptions, I don't see that comic book dipping in price. It's just too much of a household name. But yeah, I was kind of looking out there for that, but I'm surprised I didn't see any. Uh, I did ask around about a Dragon Ball #1. I think I talked about this last week. Of the two, Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z #1s, I'd rather go for the Dragon Ball #1. I feel like it's a harder book to find, and that's one I'd want to go for. So I was trying to ask around about that, ask about the Hit Monkey. There was somebody that had a War Machine up there, or Iron Man 282 War Machine up there. That was pretty cool to see, and I probably should have picked it up. That I saw like 1 or 2 copies of a Justice League 31 first appearance of Jessica Cruz as a Green Lantern. However, I wasn't entirely like, okay, yeah, let me grab this. Like I wasn't at that point. Like I feel like that's a book I could still find everywhere pretty easily. Pick it up off of eBay if I wanted to at some point, but I wasn't really sold on that. I did see a Marvel Spotlight #5 up there. That was pretty cool, actually seeing that. And then I was actually trying to look for these two. And one vendor, he had this volume 2 of Men in Black, but I need volume 1, issues 2 and 3, and then I'll have that completed. I think that'd be pretty sweet to have. I don't think a lot of people know that there was original Men in Black before the movie came out. So there was that. I wasn't really in the mood. Like when I was going to this con, I was under the mindset and impression. Oh, I just realized I wasn't sharing my screen this entire time. Sorry. I wasn't aware. No. I had the impression going in that I was going to spend and look for comics based on rarity and scarcity and try to find the best deal for the grade for what I would feel comfortable spending at that moment in time. I don't know if I was going to end up willing to spend $100 on a comic. Probably max would probably be like $75, maybe 50. So that's where I kind of was thinking. So, I get one comic, around that range, or maybe 2, but I wasn't going to be going in there focusing to like fill out runs or anything like that. The only run that I have on here that I'm actually wanting to complete is the Jack Kirby and Mr. Miracle 1 through 18. And that's pretty much the one run that I'd like to get in a full completion. Outside of that, there's not really a whole lot. So I did see some Mr. Miracle, Jack Kirby, Volume 1 in there. And I was thinking about it, but each book was ranging from like $10 to $12 to $20, and I was like, I'm not really feeling it. So, I can look for those at another time, maybe find some better deals. So I passed on that. Let me share the screen so you guys can see what I was actually talking about, because I just realized I wasn't actually doing that. You have a high grade Spotlight 5. Wow, that's awesome. That has always been a really cool book that I've always been drawn to, is that Marvel Spotlight and that Ghost Rider. I've got the Ghost Rider #1. I got that last year. So I'm pretty happy about that. I was looking for some Rick and Morty, and I did. There was one vendor. All right, so check it out. So there was one vendor. He had it up on his wall, and I saw it. I was like, oh shit. That would definitely be like I'd probably say my modern Grail book would be a Rick and Morty #1. I'm okay with the raw copy. If Andy's still watching, I know he said multiple times if he's going to go for Rick and Morty #1, he's getting a 9.8. So he's going to be spending about, $600, $800. Where's that at? Let's look at these prices here, Andy, so you can already see what we're talking about. Okay, excuse me. Call it $1,400. $1,400, Andy, for a 9.8. All right. Yeah. That's pretty expensive. For a first print. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, Andy, if you're looking for that Rick and Morty, there you go. Boom. What is up, Skeff? Thanks for stopping by, man. Oh, you got a Rick and Morty #1? Oh, that's super cool, dude. I know you have Hitmonkey. I was looking for Hitmonkey at the con that I went to and met up with Jason. I was looking for Hitmonkey. I found a 1, 2, and 3 ish, little issue run 1, 2, and 3, but it looked gross, and I didn't like the way it looked, and it was in a gross back and board, so I had to pass on it. But I was looking for the Hitmonkey. But yeah, I found the Rick and Morty, and I was like, man, because he had a 9. I think it was a 9.4, maybe a 9.6, but I want to say it was a 9.4, and it was the first print. And he was asking $450. He was asking $450 for it, and I was like, "Man, that is a good deal." Because I could have bought it, guys. I could have bought the book, but I'm trying to save my PayPal funds for whenever Gary from Impressive Comic Book Pressing Services hit me up and tells me, "Hey, go ahead and send the books that you want to get pressed and cleaned and submitted." So I'm saving my money for that. So it was really hard to pass on that Rick and Morty. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. As far as Spawn goes, honestly, I feel like issues 1 through 10 are really easy to find. I could be mistaken, but I feel like they are. In fact, I feel like issues 1 through 100 are probably really easy to find. So I'm not typically trying to pick those up if I'm going hunting. All right. What I'm looking for is the low print stuff in the middle. So I was looking for any 240s, 272s. Those are the two that I have on the thing. So that's what I was looking for. Ooh, there's Rick and Morty on #1 on eBay for 200 raw. I mean, that's not bad. Let's see if we can find this here. Are you sure about that? For a first print? I mean, a first print is usually pushing more close to 3. Put the link in. Yep, Skeff is up in here. Yeah, it's really cool to see Skeff back on the Monday Night Jibber Jabber. Same with you, Andy. I really appreciate it, guys. I know, Andy, you're getting ready to do your Monday mail call here in a few minutes, so it's always awesome to see you guys up in here. I know I had to change my normal scheduled broadcasting time, but yeah. I do not see a #1 for $200, bruh. I see one for $375. But yeah, I don't see it. Unless you're talking about this Bridge City exclusive variant. I'm not looking for the variant. Cover A, baby. Cover A all the way. Full hick all the way. Or full native all the way. What a great day for Thunder Bay. If you know, you know. Oh, hey, I just got back my Clone Wars #1 from CGC. Hey, that's pretty awesome. Have you gotten Skeff, have you gotten all of your submissions back? Have you gotten all your submissions back from CGC? Or are you still waiting on some more to come back in? And have you already started submitting to CBCS? I'm going to assume yes because it's you, but I'm not going to lie. I was very surprised to see that you were making the switch over from CGC to CBCS. But it makes sense. Still waiting on 125. Damn, that's a lot of books. Yeah. I don't know. I completely understand why people try to go for the CGC grading. I get it 100%. But when it comes down to it, it's hella expensive. It is hella expensive. And I mean, CBCS is, I mean, it still costs a lot to send stuff. It costs a lot to send stuff regardless to get graded, comics, cards, or, anything. So, I mean, it's expensive. CBCS just processed my 2-day moderns and should get them next week. 9 books total. Oh, that's pretty sweet. All right, Andy, have a good live, man. We'll catch you later. All right. Thanks for stopping by, man. It means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for my second submission. It's going to go through CBCS through Gary. I'm actually kind of wondering. No, I'm just going to do it all through Gary. I don't even want to have to deal with it. But I would like to send my I will need to send my Pokemon cards to Beckett. So I've got like at least 9 Pokemon cards I would like to get graded. And we'll see where they come back as. Bro, we'll line up our Monday shows here soon. Yeah, totally. I feel like I've seen him pop in, but yeah, you might be right about that. Andy, I'm more than welcome to the idea of doing a dual broadcast. Just let me know, hit me up, and let me know, what kind of idea you have or anything. So, just let me know. No, that's not true. That's not true. I think you're the only person that has been allowed to be a guest on Two Brothers Saturday Night Babylon. I think you're the only one that's actually been allowed to do it. Not counting Justin Birch or guest artist or anything. You're the only other YouTuber, comic book YouTuber, that has been on the Saturday Night Babylon, either as a sit-in or as a guest. Yeah, so yeah, don't even start. I could, but you know how it is. You get it graded, and that's gonna double the value just because it gets graded and it's official. So, also, did you pick up Justin's? Are you buying his comics or his cards or comics? Yeah, it's true. Not always. I mean, my cards have been in protectors for a very long time. Pretty much since the last time I ever played them, and that was, 20 plus years ago. So, but, it was during the time we were kids. We're like, hey, let's trade, let's play. We didn't even know. So, there's whitening and all that other kind of stuff on it. But still, how many people out there can be like, yo, I have original Pokemon cards that are decent, decent original Pokemon cards. It's just like, it's crazy. And like the same thing with Magic the Gathering. I've started to get into Magic. I've got my boxes over here. This has got extra stuff, but I've got my boxes over here. Got a full deck ready to go play at some point with some friends. I'll send you some stuff here. I might do that later. But yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. Hold on. Comic fan, but I don't think I've actually shown off my Pokemon cards, actually. So they're in the binder. See that? All been in there. For years, y'all, for years. Oh no. And this is hilarious. So these are the packs. These are the winning packs that I kept all these years, taped on the inside, taped up in the inside. And I even wrote oh God. I even wrote Hall of Fame. Look at that. Hall of Fame. When I was younger. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. I actually thought I had not lost. Well, I mean, kind of lost, but I thought I had actually given this away to a neighbor child in our previous residence when we were moving. I was like, man, I don't really need these. I don't know anything about them. I haven't heard anything about them being valuable. So let me just give them away to a kid and make their day or something like that. And boy, am I good to have said no to that. No to that. because, dear Lord. All right. I was there when MTG and Pokemon started and had all the Pokemon cards, but gave them to an ex-kids in all foils. Man, yeah, this is a struggle, isn't it? It's the absolute struggle. So yeah, what do I got here? I actually went through and I reorganized everything, but yeah. So I've got my Charizard. Boop. Nice base set. It's not a hidden foil or secret foil or anything like that. It's not a first edition. It's not a fossil or anything like that. I have been watching a lot of Leonhardt, so I have started to kind of pick up on some of the grading stuff that they talk about. What's one of the big things they talk about? They talk about centering, right? So I think the centering looks pretty good on this. Might be a little bit higher on the left side. So kind of like that, just a little bit, maybe. I don't see too many printer defects, but I can definitely see from the back there's a good amount of whitening around the card for the most part. There's no bends, there's no indentations. It's just normal whitening around the back. It's not too bad from the front. That silver kind of lining around the edge of the card. But other than that, it looks pretty good to me. It looks pretty solid. So, that's my pride. That's my pride and joy as far as Pokemon cards go. And then the other big one, I do have a Venusaur. Base edition. So, this one, it's kind of the same thing. I don't see a lot of foil printer defects on the foil part. Centering looks to be pretty good, I think. I'm not an expert. I'm not Leonhardt. Okay, I don't know this. Color's good. There's maybe a slight line in the top part of the card. This one has a little bit more whitening around the edges. The back centering looks okay. It's just a good mid-grade card, with it's been used, it's been utilized. But yeah. The other cool card that I have from the Pokemon is I've got one of these Dark Charizards, which is like a pretty cool card to have from that time. So I got one of them. And then I think actually, and I do have this I have this Venusaur promo card. It's like an extra little cool thing I got in a pack one time. It's like, oh sweet, I got another Venusaur. But I don't have a Blastoise. I missed out on the Blastoise back in the day, unfortunately. And then I think the other foil I have a Brock's Rhydon foil. I do have one of them's. And I think I have one other foil. Yeah, so my other foil that I have, and it is a first edition Machamp. So I think this is actually the only first edition card I have. This one looks like it's got a little bit more wear and tear on it. It's got a nice line that's going down the middle of it on the front. But I don't think I have any other first edition cards that are foil that are big ones like that. I remember I used to have a Lapras back in the day, and I was super proud of that foil. That was a really cool foil to have. I do have a foil Mr. Mime. It's not a first edition. I've got a ton of Pikachu. No big Pikachus or anything like that. But yeah, I do remember having a Lapras back in the day. I was like, man, I'm really proud of that. And I think I traded it for something. I don't remember what I traded it for. But yeah, I don't have any big big crazy cards besides the Charizard and the Venusaur specifically. But yeah, those are the Pokemon cards that I've found and brought forth into the world of collecting because I was super happy to find those. And actually, I didn't find them. My wife found them. We were having to go through the mess with the bed bugs and shit. And she was like, hey, check it out. Here we go. So, yeah. So, I definitely want to send at least a few of those to get graded and, give it another 5 years, 10 years, and then maybe sell them again. I don't know. We'll see. But I know Skeff has asked about them. So, at some point, I'll probably send them to him and see what he thinks and see if he wants to pick those up or whatever. Kitty, what are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to get warm, I guess. Back to comics. Okay, so Star Wars. I was kind of looking for some Star Wars. I didn't see much. Would like to get the 107. That's a bit harder of a comic to find out in the wild. What was it? Jason, so the comic geek, he picked up a Transformers issue 80, which is the last issue of the original series of Transformers Volume 1. That's a hard book to find too. And that's pretty cool. He did find that. I was looking for some Turtle stuff. I would have liked to get an issue number 10, but I didn't find any out there where I was looking. I was looking for some Saga of the Swamp Thing. Didn't see any 20s. I did look for some Walking Dead. If anything, I'd like to get issue number 27, the first appearance of the Governor. I think he's probably one of the greatest villains of all time. That'd be really cool to find. I did find a Tomb of Dracula 45. However, that book was hella beat up. He was asking for $23 for the book, and I'd probably put it at like a 4.5, maybe a 5. Like, it was kind of bad. It was kind of rough shape. It was in like a dirty bag. Look, I get it. Okay. You're a vendor. You're trying to sell a shit ton of books. You're not going to be spending all the extra money to rebag and board every single book. I can understand that. But come on. Like, let's get some better bags of boards. Like, what's up? Yo, what is up, Tapia? What's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Yoski Broski, I'm getting ready to start this comic pop culture talk show soon. I'd love to have you on as a guest. Absolutely, man. Send me the link. Let me know, and I'll be there. I'll show up, and we'll get toe up from the flow up. Just let me know when it's going to be. The only weekend that I try to have is my weekly hangout with my best friends and getting drunk and having our video game night is on a Friday night. It's the only time, but I am willing to make an exception. So, just let me know. Send me a message, man. Let me know. Let's get back to it. So, yeah, Tomb of Dracula 45, first appearance of Deacon Frost. I did find a copy of that. However, that shit was hella dirty and gross, and it was expensive. And I was like, it is not worth me dumping $23 for a copy. Honestly, I have X-Men on here, and these are some of the X-Men books that would be really cool to have. However, I don't think I'm ever going to get those books. Unfortunately, they're expensive. Let me look up this X-Men 107, actually. X-Men 107 is the first appearance of Gladiator and the Starjammers. And surprisingly, that's an expensive book. Now, the only reason why I want this book is because of Gladiator. Okay. I'm going to see if I can pull up. Pull up here. Nope. Wait. I need to look on my thing. Comics. Log in. Log in. Okay. Incredible Hulk. Which one is this? I know it's here because I looked on it here. I found it here. Is it really not? What is this? Which one is this? No. No. Because I want to pull it up so I can show it to you guys. Because there is some screenshots. Or there's a story in there with the Incredible Hulk and Gladiator. And it's the first time I saw the Gladiator. And it was really cool. I mean, that's 1978. Like, am I getting anywhere near closer to 1993? Yes. I'm not a robot. Okay. I mean, we're kind of getting close, right? I would think so. That's 1980. What year was it? 1997. Oh, shit. All right, this is going to be a while. Let's try this one. Let's jump up a bit. Because I know this is the website I usually use to read my comics online. So I know it's got to be in here. I think it might be the next one. Nope. Maybe the next one after that. That's 1997. Yes. I'm not a freaking robot. Okay. Can we move on? Nope. Nope. One more. Maybe it's the last one. Come on. Don't do me dirty. Damn it. Okay. Let me see if I can look. The Incredible Hulk Annual 1997. Okay. So let me see if I can pull up a screenshot. Okay. So yeah, boom. Look at this. Oh shit. It's tiny as hell. No, I don't want to watch the thing. Go away. Oh man. I'm trying to find a thing here. Okay. I'm trying to find read online. Let's see if we can do that. Here we go. See, I told you it was here. Okay. All right. So it's the sins of the father thing. You get that dude. You know who he is. Okay. So here we go. So this is the art. This is my favorite Incredible Hulk art. Okay. This is what it is for me. I love this art. I love how this looks. It looks super cool. Yeah, like so cool. My favorite art. Okay, so penciler Jeff Rebner. So cool. Okay. Like seeing him draw everything. I really love this art. I love the way the Hulk looked. It just is so cool. All right. And we keep going. Okay, so then we see this one chick. Okay, I don't know who it is. And then boom, Gladiator. They have like this psychic link going on here. I was like, okay, cool. And so they're trying to protect the boy because he's related to Bruce Banner. So yeah, that's going on. And then so Homeskill's trying to run with the kid, and then he runs into Bruce. And it's his kid, and he's like, Bruce, I'd like you to meet David Banner, your son. Nice to meet you. Now get lost, both of you. It's like, oh, shit. It's the Hulk being the Hulk. But anyways, so boom, Gladiator. So this is the first time I've ever seen the Gladiator in this comic book from 1997. And I was just like, whoa, that's really cool. And so he's going toe-to-toe with the Hulk, right? Boom. He's like, let her go. And he like does the whole thing. He's having flashbacks. And Gladiator's like, boom, punch. Just blast him across the side. And he's like, nonsense. He'll trouble us no further. Smack. Right through the concrete. Boom. And he's like, brute, your reckoning is at hand. And then he just lifts him up into space. And so Hulk's having his inner monologue. And he's like, his face should be so much road pizza by now. Instead, he's taking me to the edge of the Earth's atmosphere in a matter of moments. I can't survive in a vacuum, but apparently Gladiator can. I've got about 3 seconds to do something. And then, whoop-pow! Thunderclap right to the ears. It's just like, damn, And so he falls back to Earth. And then Gladiator does his whole like eye thing because he's kind of like Superman, right? And he starts blasting through the Hulk's chest to his heart. And then Hulk's like, no, I'm just gonna stop. And then he just like crumbles him and just like blasts him into like this massive nuclear plant crater thing. It's just really cool. So like, yeah. So that's the reason why I have X-Men 107 on here is because of Gladiator. That's pretty much the only reason. So yeah. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I have. That's what I looked up and I was searching for at the Comic-Con. And like I said, it's the only thing I walked away with was John Wick issue number 1, first print, cover A. So happy to have this. So I want to give a big shout out to everybody that stopped by today. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. Thank you for coming on and watching. Appreciate the turnout tonight. It was probably the biggest turnout I've had in a while since changing times for the Monday Night Jibber Jabber. You guys are amazing. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side. Stay tuned for the next Thursday video. Peace. Catch you guys later.